Price-wise, this week has been a big one for Hcmc. Initially, early in the week, we did see a big dump in share price. You guys will know that early in the week, we saw the share price fall all the way down to the 0.0005 range, apparently, according to Google. But fortunately, we have been up in the past week by roughly 25%. So yes, we did see a big decrease in share price, but today we are making it all the way back up to the 0.008 at some points in the day, as you can see up here. I want to give another quick technical analysis on this stock because you guys will know a lot has been going on with this company recently, both from a share price standpoint and also from a fundamental standpoint. We have had updates on the lawsuit, not most recently, but we also had that potential motion to dismiss the case being granted, but obviously that doesn't mean that the case is over. We have already discussed this in previous videos in much detail, so we're not going over that in this one. This is going to be a relatively quick technical analysis on the company. Don't worry, that's not all that we are filming tonight. More stuff is coming out tonight about Hcmc, so if you haven't already, do make sure to subscribe to this channel. We do update you guys on the stock all the time, so this is the place to hear about it. You can join us on Twitter at N2SFinance as well, very similar to how it is spelled here on YouTube, but also you can find the link in the description too. You can find us on our Patreon, also at N2SFinance. Link to that is in the description, and we now have a website called markets-daily.com. You can also find that on Twitter because I will be posting updates when I make new articles on there, as I do intend to do over the weekend. But now we're going to jump into the video and we are going to look at how Hcmc has been moving, and we're going to start off for this one actually on the Google charts because I think this shows in a bit more detail what is going on with the price of Hcmc. So first things first, we are going to have a look at today's action, and we can see the standard barcoding that we have been seeing for months now, unfortunately. Now good things have been happening today in my opinion, because yes, we are barcoding and right now we are sat in the 0.0007 range. Yes, we've just come up to the 8s, but basically the fact that we have broken to the 8s today, even if we aren't going to close there potentially, it is still a good sign. And obviously I am not a financial advisor, this is just my personal opinions on the stock, and it is a very risky company anyway, but I think this is showing good signs of a potential recovery for Hcmc. You guys do need to remember that in the past month we have unfortunately, and I will go over to the Yahoo Finance charts to show this, but yeah, in the past month we have unfortunately seen lows of the 0.0009 range anyway, so the 8s and the 9s, up here is something that we were used to seeing right now. So bear in mind, yes, we have been falling for months, but we were pretty stable in this range between the 0.0008 all the way up to the 0.001 in my opinion. So yeah, we were stable there for a long time, and now coming back up to the 8s today, I think it is a good sign because we are almost returning now to previous levels, which is really good, I do believe. And it does show that yes, whilst we did lose a couple of investors in the past week, actually people clearly are buying more, and we do have more to talk about in another video on that. But yeah, people are buying more, and it shows, in my opinion, that a lot of people do still have a very bullish sentiment on Hcmc stock, and that is clearly reflected in the share price. So overall, down in the past month, that's just a truth, guys. We are seeing that very clearly. But in the past week, things are not looking too bad. We've fallen off a cliff, but we were previously at 0.0008 before that, so we have now returned to the levels where we were in that time period, which does make me very happy. But now let's go on to have a look on the more technical charts at what we are seeing for Hcmc. We're going to start off over here on the 1 day, which doesn't really tell us too much, but we can see that the RSI figure is at 54 right now. It was at 44 just a few moments ago, I do believe, and that is obviously fluctuating because of the barcoding and the changes in price. The 1 day does show us a little bit of information on the stock, but it doesn't tell us too much as this company is relatively flat on a daily basis. The same can be said for the 5 day chart, so we're just going to skip past that and move out to the 1 month. So clearly today we are seeing a volume of 1.27 billion. That is a high number. That's compared to yesterday's volume, which was pretty high as well, if we do get a number on that. It was sat at 1.38 billion, and the prior day before that only on 633 million. So that shows us what has been going on for volume. We can see still that 50-day moving average is at 0.0012. That is going to be lagging behind, as you would expect, being as it is a lagging indicator tracking the past 50 days. We can see the RSI figure down here at 36. Bear in mind, guys, 20 is considered oversold, so 36 is about 16 points away from that. It is not too bad. We are not there yet, so we are definitely not oversold. We came very close to being down here, but we were not. So things are actually recovering, in my opinion, or at least looking at the charts on the RSI for Hcmc. We are definitely still more towards the oversold side, you can see, than the overbought side, but we are definitely climbing back up, which is good in my opinion. We can see the MACD has been going bearish and actually coming even more bearish in the past month, but what we have seen now is a slight recovery of that, and these lines about to potentially cross over again, which would be fantastic. And we are seeing actually a green bar up here, even if it is ever so small. Things are looking good, and we definitely could see a reversal in trend for HCMC. So what am I expecting for the next week on HCMC? This is something which I want to go into detail a bit more about in another video, but I do not expect too much coming up for HCMC. Yes, we do have some big news regarding the lawsuit happening in the next week or two, but I think that really may not affect the price as much as people do think. Hopefully it is good news, and hopefully it does affect the price in a very positive way, but I do not think it will have the largest effect on the share price. Ultimately, I would love to see us get back to the 0.0010 range. I think that would be a level where I would be very happy with HCMC, but right now I am not too concerned, as we are coming back now to previous levels, which does make me very happy. And even if we close down here on the 0.0007 mark, it shows that we are now testing that 0.0008 mark, which is showing a lot of strength, and I'm happy to see us even touching that throughout today. So speedy recovery we have seen in HCMC stock. Let it continue, I do hope it does. Obviously that's just my personal opinion, and I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research, but do also tell me your opinions down below. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes, and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.